Amy's cousin Amanda is on. Now, Amanda is a psychic. I've said outwardly, I'm not a big believer in psychics, but the proof's in the pudding here with a lot of predictions that she made. We had her on last in January. I said, what's happening in my new relationship? It was a very new relationship. She said she's headstrong, smart. She will give you a run for your money. She will balance you out and make you feel safe. I said, do I end up with her? Amanda said, you're in it. Feels like your girlfriend's a private person. Couldn't be more accurate. Has no interest in anything public. Let's see. What else did she say? What will happen new in my career? You will step on a new path where you stand alone, host or produce something new. I have a Nat Geo show that I'm producing and hosting that we're starting to do. Will I be in Raymundo's wedding? She predicted yes. I'll be in Raymundo's wedding in October. Will I ever have children? She said yes. There's just a lot of things here. She did predict, too, that May was going to be a big month. Now, you got to remember, this is pre-COVID. And she was like, May's going to be a big month. It's going to be a crazy one, big decision for you. And May is when we decided Caitlin was going to move here from California. So all I'm saying is, Amanda, you nailed it last time, right? You nailed it. Thank you for coming back on.
And the time before that.
Well, let's not give her too much praise. Let's just see what we have to say this time. Amanda, how are you? Where are you calling from today?
Hey, guys. I'm doing really well. I'm calling from Belize. We moved to Belize a year ago in July, and so we've been riding out the COVID wave here in Belize. Unfortunately, it's been pretty quiet, safe, and sound, so we're just nestled in the jungle and, going with the flow. But, yeah, I'm glad to be on, and I'm super excited to hear about things connecting and synchronizing in terms of what I shared with you. Congratulations on your show, and I'm happy for you in your relationship. I know that's a big deal for you, and it's got to feel good, too.
Well, let me ask then, Amanda, what's the overall vibe you're getting about me now? Just, the 10,000 feet up vibe about what's happening.
Your energy feels super consistent. It almost feels like you're in a flow state versus that pushing forward and box checking and getting things done, because you have that individual personality that is always driving forward. And it almost feels like you've created this new kind of resiliency where you are moving forward, but you're receiving as well. So it's like an ebb and a flow versus charging forward with things. Things are coming together and aligning, and it feels like you're more receptive. Does that make sense?
I don't know. I mean, it will in like 6 months when I look back at this probably. Now, I don't need to ask anything about my relationship because I know that this is the one for me. I have no doubt about that. But I'm going to ask, when do you see kids in my life, period?
Oh, my God.
I know it's a big one, Amanda. Take a deep breath.
It is. Let me take a deep breath. So probably not 2021, but maybe 2022. Mm-hmm. So Caitlin, your person, if you all get married, it feels like maybe she gets pregnant towards the end of next year. So it feels like children in 2022. 2022 is a big year for you as far as as home and family changing. So that's what they're saying, 2022.
Home and family changing. Now, this is what...
I need to know. She says that's what they're saying. But then I always get thrown who's they? And just so listeners know, Amanda's, yes, my cousin, but she's not getting any information from me. Just to clarify, if we have new listeners, of course she can say all this. Amy just texts her on the side. This is what's going on with Bobby. But that's not the case at all. So you just told Bobby that's what they're saying. 2022 is going to be a big year. Who's they?
Good question.
So when I say the way that my gifts work and my abilities work, I'm able to detach, Amanda is, step aside and communicate with your soul self, your highest self. And the way that your soul shows up to me, it's not just masculine or feminine, it's your soul. It's brilliant light. And so it's super multidimensional. So I don't label it he or she, I just call it they. And so it's not your guides or anything weird, witchy. It's just your soul. And it's the easiest way for me to differentiate when I'm communicating. So, yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm into it. Now, let me ask about my professional world, because there are some things coming from all different directions. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a weird place to be pursued for a lot of things, not just in media, but I'm going to ask you, what are you seeing professionally for me in the next couple years?
Well, so I felt that things were shifting and changing for you and that you had a lot of decisions to make. And it almost feels like this month, it's stuff is coming at you left and right. So it's a really empowering month business-wise for you. And next month actually feels like you might be making some big decisions of surrendering or letting go to some things in order to call in new paths and new avenues. And so what they're showing me is, and I know you talked about your National Geographic show, I see you doing more producing, but I also, because of the state of the world and, just the crisis we have not only on a healthcare level, but on, just with our hearts and the race discussions, I feel like you're going to maybe step into more of an advocacy role, which is kind of bold for you. So I don't know what that means. They keep saying advocacy, using your voice for change. So they just keep advocacy, using your voice for change. So not only production and broadcasting related stuff, it also feels like you're opening the door to advocacy work. Does that make,
Sure.
Does that mean anything to you?
It does. Now, to our listeners that are just turning us on, this is Amanda. She's a psychic. She's Amy's cousin. She's been right about a lot of stuff in the past. Sure. Now, I've been approached, and something I've talked about is running for political office.
Okay.
Do you see, how was that in your eyes? Or you're talking to them? What, Amy?
Well, hold on. When is the race? Because she said that they said that 2022 was a big year.
I know, let's not walk her into it. Let's
I'm not
let her
walking
say
into
what
it.
she's
I
going to
have some
say.
questions.
Let the soul tell her. Yeah. What do you say about that?
Listen, I have to say something, you guys. Y'all are so much more fun to do this with in the first couple of times when y'all are, busting my chops. So it's a little more fun. It's because your energy is more open to it. But I'm super excited that things are coming together. Okay, so for Home and Family 2022, it's almost like you actually even make a move. So Home and Family changes. So it's almost like everything is cracking, wife, children, new job, making a move, and wherever that move is, it feels like you're moving into a different role, and it's not just a radio host. It's not, your other opportunities in producing, but it feels like you're producing something in your life where you feel like you can take a stand, you can have a public voice. So advocacy, politics, that makes a lot of sense. And it also, let me just jump in because they won't stop saying this to me. So I feel like you and Caitlin have probably discussed this, but I feel like you might propose, and I can kind of see when. So I don't know if you want me to throw that on the air or I say that to you privately.
Private.
If they're showing me.
Yeah, private.
Okay.
Just
All right.
out
I
of
don't
respect
wanna-
to her.
okay.
Just out of respect to her.
But
You can text Amy what you
okay,
think.
wait, yeah, text
I will.
me what they say.
Okay, so I'm just going to wrap
Well,
on this.
They keep saying that in the background, and so I just kind of am a little giddy about it. So yeah, I'll text her.
All right.
I'm not even going to tell you what she says.
No, you have to tell me.
Uh-uh.
'Cause I'm not going to let that affect my life. I'm not going to do something based on it.
I know.
You know
but
what?
might
Don't
not.
tell him, Amy. Amy, don't tell him, and we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, because if I tell
Okay.
you, you'll be like, okay,
Now I got
I'm not.
Amy and the psychic playing me here. Okay. Am I going to be the governor of Arkansas? Come on, hit me with it.
It's like yes and no. Okay, so you can do anything you set your mind to, and you already know that. But there's a part of you that has to gear up for that. So I'm not sure if you're the governor of Arkansas, but you have a really vast political role, and it develops into actually, quote unquote, more than the governor. So it's like you go for the governor, and you're like, wait a minute, I don't want this. I want to be a senator because I want to be in the White House or whatever it is. It's almost like you're going for that, and then you side.
You heard it here
There's
first.
another way.
That's right.
Wait, the White House?
That's right. Let it roll, baby.
I didn't say, hey, I did not say the president. I
Yeah.
just said it's like Senate, D.C., there's a D.C. track, and that feels more like Congress or, like a House, whatever, Senate, versus being a governor. But again, you have free will. You can do anything you want. And if you put your heart and mind to it, you know that you can achieve that. But other doors open up, and your heart just keeps expanding in that sense.
Do you think Eddie has COVID? What? I'm just asking. He's trapped right now. We don't know we haven't got his result yet.
She's
I
not.
don't
She
think
can't
so.
tap into Eddie's they
I
right
don't
now.
know. I'm just asking. Do you think Ray gets married in October with COVID happening?
Oh, shoot.
Ray,
maybe
say
something
say hi to her. Ray, say hi so she
Yo,
can hear
yo,
your
yo,
voice.
yo, yeah, let us know on this one.
Hey, Ray.
Yo, yo.
Ray, what's your birthday?
September-
What's the month and the date?
Yeah, September 5th.
Okay.
Ray, what's your social? Say it on the air.
Ooh, maybe, are y'all planning in October? It feels like maybe you get married, but you have to push the reception deal back and you push it back. So it's like close friends and family, and then y'all do some big celebration in November maybe. It just feels like a little bit of timelines are off. You get married, but some of the planned festivities have to be reorchestrated. I think there's more stuff coming with this COVID, and so it just is going to keep hitting us with some loops as we progress into the fall. So, yeah.
Uh-oh.
But you get married.
That's good. That's good. Fiance doesn't like the other stuff's going to be postponed, though.
Yeah, and now you have to do it, she said. Okay, Mamie, anything you want to ask?
I mean, we should connect. Like, I would love to talk with you just about life, so we'll connect offline.
Yeah.
Will you
And-
tell
We
me
will
what
connect.
she texted
Yeah,
you?
we don't talk much.
Did she text
I
you?
don't think she sent it yet.
Okay.
Have you sent it yet, the date, Amanda? And obviously, no, I wasn't supposed to. I'm not supposed to tell you.
She'll never know.
No, you can't tell Bobby. I'd rather you keep it to yourself, and I know that he trusts you to do that, even though he'll probably hound the heck out of you. So
That's true.
I will text it to you.
What is your Instagram so people can get a hold of you if they want you to talk with them, for them?
So my Instagram is at Soul Pathology, and that's what my website is too, soulpathology.com.
All right. Hey, we love talking with you. And every time you come on, I do, so my listeners know that I've never been a person that believed in psychics. I don't think there's anything. It's just something I've never known, something I don't really. But I love talking with her, and she's nailed stuff. I
Right.
can't fight facts. I can't.
I know, and Amanda knows. Amanda, you know that I struggle with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love
know,
you.
I know, and I love you guys. And, people with varying beliefs and especially, religious backgrounds and things, there's a lot of hesitation because it can be a slippery slope. And so much of my work is really about helping you tap into the highest, brightest version of yourself and reflecting that back in a way so you can unblock the limiting beliefs and behaviors and move forward faster in a clearer way so you really are able to fulfill your meaning and purpose and feel good about it in this lifetime, making a difference. So just being of service is really, what I do in this career, and I love it.
Love it. There she is, soulpathology.com. Always great to have her on. Amanda, talk to you soon.
Okay, thanks, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Amanda.
It's a Bobby Bones Show.